Hello there my fellow gamers and notebook aficionados, and welcome back to our Computex 2026 coverage. Today it's all about Acer and their highlights from one of the biggest tech shows in the world happening right now in Taiwan. Front and center is their take on an all-new handheld based on Intel's new Arc G series of tailor-made SoCs for your next super mobile gaming companion. We also got an update for their flagship gamer, even though that is a bit incremental, but the Nitro 16, a more affordable gaming laptop, got a Ryzen X3D upgrade alongside a 5070 Ti, which does sound like a very decent mid-range option, hoping they get the price right. With the Swift Air 14, they also just announced a MacBook Neo competitor, and that slim 14-incher left a very solid first impression. So without any further ado, let's get into it. And let's kick things off right away with the Predator Atlas 8, and as the name implies, it's Acer's take on an 8-inch handheld with a similar 500 nits, 120 Hz Full HD VRR capable screen as we have seen on the MSI Claw 8 EX already. At the heart of it all, the new handheld runs with either the G3 or the G3 Extreme, and unlike the Claw, Acer will offer multiple SKUs, with one that is supposed to be more in line with the current gen when it comes to pricing. But availability will vary by region, so we will have to wait and see what will actually hit shelves here. So you will have options when it comes to memory, battery size, and also your overall storage configurations, which might give Acer a bit more flexibility when it comes to cost. I got the chance to play around with it a little at their Computex press event, and from an ergonomic point of view, they did a pretty good job. And despite the larger screen size compared to something like the ROG Ally, the Atlas still feels great, and I really can't wait to review this one properly. On the gaming laptop side, I mentioned it already, we get a slight spec boost for the 18-inch behemoth that is the Predator Helios 18 with Intel's Arrow Lake HX refresh, the 290HX Plus, while the rest of the system seems to be roughly the same as we have already seen last year. If you are a bit on a tighter budget though, whatever that means for gaming laptops this year, the Nitro 16 with the 9955HX3D I mentioned earlier might be something for you. And inside the mostly plastic chassis that still looks relatively subtle, the absolute monster of a mobile CPU is paired with a 5070 Ti. So that should make for a very capable gaming companion in a still somewhat portable form factor with very decent I/O and a 240Hz IPS panel. And I'll do my very best to get a review sample for this one, since again, especially right now, we need a few more affordable options in the gaming space. That said, I have no word on pricing yet, but I do hope they can keep this one in the $2,000 range. And with that out of the way, let's have a look at something very affordable, which would be the all-new Swift Air 14, Acer's version of a MacBook Neo competitor we have seen popping up everywhere here at Computex. And right away, the Intel White Cat Lake powered 14-incher left a very favorable impression, and in addition to the extremely premium feeling all-metal chassis, you get a very decent set of ports with 2 Thunderbolt 4s, a single USB-A and a headphone jack, not too shabby for a laptop starting at around $699. The 120Hz Full HD IPS panel also looks decent enough, especially when keeping the price in mind here, and Acer claims about 19 hours of video playback on a single charge, which does sound quite alright as well. But then again, as per usual, we will have to wait and see if the Swift Air 14 or any of the other MacBook Air competitors can keep up when it comes to the overall performance experience, but I'm carefully optimistic since in general, getting more premium feeling mainstream devices for a lower price sure sounds like a good thing in this day and age. But that should already be it for Acer and their new products from Computex 2026. Make sure to check out our dedicated subpage on the website for all the detailed announcements, and of course have a look around the channel for everything that is happening here in Taipei. Thanks a ton for watching, folks. My name is Alex, you have been awesome, and I see you all in the next one. Take care.